We don't care about a carpet. I don't care about a statue. I care about sending my kids to college.
Why did I not feel like I deserved equal pay?
We're 50% of the population. We have to start being valued that way.
Give me my money.
It may seem crazy to complain about a multi-million-dollar-a-year salary, but it turns out the wage disparity between men and women even exists in Hollywood. Scarlett Johansson was the highest paid actress of 2019, so why are there 6 male actors who earned more than her? We know $56 million is quite the hefty salary. It's definitely one we wouldn't mind taking home. But Scarlett's top actress salary is dwarfed by those of male actors like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who made $89.4 million the same year. Even her fellow Marvel movie stars Chris Hemsworth and Robert Downey Jr. made more than her, along with Bollywood star Akshay Kumar. Everyone's heard of the gender wage gap, but few realize that it's not just a thing for the average non-celebrity citizen. Actress Natalie Portman says compared to men in most professions, women make 80 cents to the dollar. In Hollywood, we are making 30 cents to the dollar. When Natalie appeared in the movie No Strings Attached, she only made 1/3 of what her male co-star Ashton Kutcher did. Natalie said she wasn't as angry about it as she should have been at the time, but now she's tired of staying silent. While it may seem crazy to complain about making millions, that's exactly why this problem has persisted to this day. Maybe it's just something about holding Mjolnir that makes her feel empowered, but we're here for it. American Hustle stars Amy Adams and Jennifer Lawrence had no clue they were being paid so much less than their male co-stars until Sony experienced a serious data breach. In addition to their smaller salaries, these actresses received only 7% of the profits, while actors Bradley Cooper, Christian Bale, and Jeremy Renner received 9%. Instead of being mad at Sony, Jennifer Lawrence was angry at herself for not pushing harder, but says she feared coming across as difficult or spoiled.
Sometimes you gotta crack a couple eggs to make an omelet.
If one of the most relatable actresses in the world who still managed to come across as charming after wiping out at an award show worries about that, what hope is there for the rest of us? Gwyneth Paltrow is frequently ranked among the highest paid actresses, and this is a problem she's familiar with as well. According to Gwyneth, even top-tier actresses are seen as ungrateful and entitled when it comes to talking money. She applauded those who are making this into a conversation and bringing the very real Hollywood pay gap to light. Maybe if Gwyneth was paid the same as male actors, she wouldn't have to try and sell us things like $27 psychic vampire repellent. Maybe next she'll offer a gold-plated salary negotiation aid. Ellen Pompeo plays the character Meredith Grey on Grey's Anatomy and was horrified to learn that her male co-star Patrick Dempsey earned twice what she did. The show is literally called Grey's Anatomy, yet Meredith Grey was ready to quit when she learned how grossly she was being underpaid. The advertising campaigns for the movie The Huntsman all seemed to feature Oscar-winning actress Charlize Theron, yet she was being paid less than Chris Hemsworth for the project. It wasn't until Charlize found out and confronted the studio that they agreed to pay her fairly. This is definitely another example of the importance of talking about finances, something many women have been conditioned to avoid.
You know, when people ask me, like, what is feminism to you? It's to be fair, you know, and I think that we should be valued.
Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt famously fell in love on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, yet Angelina made only half of what Brad did for the project. Well, considering Brad probably used a lot of that money to cover his divorce from Jennifer Aniston, maybe that's all a wash? Now don't get us wrong, men aren't the enemy here. In fact, the more we talk about the pay disparity, the more opportunities men have to be our allies. When Emmy Rossum's character became invaluable to the cast of Shameless, she boldly requested to be paid the same as William H. Macy. While the studio initially balked, even William spoke out in defense of Emmy, claiming it's unconscionable they would pay a woman less for the same job. Thanks to her persistence and his support, Emmy ended up taking home the pay she wanted and deserved. The main cast of Friends started out making the same amount of money per episode, but in the second season, Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer got hefty raises. But they were willing to take pay cuts in order to keep things fair and ensure their fellow stars were earning equal wages for equal work. One of the most egregious examples of the wage gap involves the movie All the Money in the World. How's that for ironic, Alanis? Mark Wahlberg made $5 million, while Michelle Williams only made $625,000. And yes, they have the same amount of screen time. On top of that, he was paid $1.5 million for reshoots, while Michelle made $1,000. When this was all revealed, Mark donated all of his reshoot money to charity in Michelle's name, claiming he fully supports the fight for fair pay. According to Ellen Pompeo, she tried to get Patrick Dempsey on her team when it came to negotiating her Grey's salary, but he was never interested interested in that. Ah, Grey's Anatomy, the show where there's always more drama going on behind the scenes than in front of the camera. In addition to getting this issue out in the open, the changing way we consume media may provide a solution to this problem. Everyone knows streaming services like Netflix are the best way to binge our favorite content. Well, at least until they get rid of The Office in 2021. Traditional studios generally pay actors a flat rate and a percentage of the profits, but since Netflix's content isn't released in theaters or syndicated, they only pay a flat rate. This makes it easier to look at the numbers, but don't think Netflix hasn't been called out for paying female stars less. They were paying the literal queen of The Crown, Claire Foy, less than her co-star Matt Smith. Claire was able to insist on more pay, claiming, "If I don't speak up and support myself, then no one else can." Finances has been a taboo topic for so long, but it's time we have a dialogue about it, even when it involves major amounts of money.
It's been too long where the right thing is never done.
Do you think talking about this issue is the best way to solve it, or is there another way? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section and then click on the subscribe button for more videos from us here at The Taco. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.